But first of all, I think a CEO role is a fantastic privilege and a wonderful job. But I think the advice I'd give to somebody thinking about doing a CEO role is, first of all, to speak to people who are in those roles already, because one of the things I found is that it's actually quite a big step up from even a large people leadership role as a divisional head. So thinking about what's different about that role and preparing yourself.
There are a number of different ways you could reach the CEO level. And a key thing, I think, particularly people earlier in their career, often the way you succeed is by being really good at the specific thing you're doing. And that's really important, obviously, because you need to demonstrate capability. But at all times, if you can keep yourself curious, if you can keep yourself thinking outside of your particular area of expertise and trying to keep the wider situation in mind, that's the kind of thing that will serve you well.
You build up your career, because your pyramid is that you want to become a CEO, so you need all these qualities and skills. The bit that you don't get right up to becoming the CEO is actually feeling what it would be like when you become the CEO. Have you got all those skills? So then when I look back and decide, well, did I have all the right skills? The bit that you can't prepare yourself for is how you feel.
I think it's also about knowing yourself. For me, stepping into a CEO role has also meant adapting my style, thinking about what's needed for the organisation. So spending time before you go for the CEO role, understanding yourself, your strengths, your development areas, and how that might fit with the profile of a CEO role is very important.
Take the opportunities that exist in whatever role you're in to get outside of that and think about the wider business you're in or the wider world. Because it's often when you get to the later in your career, it's the ability to demonstrate you've done many things and you've understood the wider context effectively that gives you the kind of skills and capabilities that help when you're in the more senior roles.
I do think other things you can do are networking, because understanding the roles of CEOs in different sectors, not just your own sector, can also bring you great learning about the capabilities to build.
There's a point in your career, I think, where most people transition from drawing their capabilities from their expertise and their expert power, if you like, into something that becomes much more about a broader and more generic understanding of circumstance.